stream goes to
Boglin.
The other half goes to Jamal's film. Yeah, 15 of them.
Okay, I guess somebody wants to know. Well, the same person who brought up the black hole question.
Yeah.
Have you played any of the Turok games? I guess that's where.
Yeah, of course we have. The Turok games are awesome. I mean, those were big influences. Were the original Duke Nukem, the original Turok. Turok. Weapons like Steel of War, and all the. I mean, the arrow thing. There were lots of cool things in Turok. Man, that's what I liked about that game. Were the weapons were truly different.
You're talking about the N64 one,
yeah.
Right? Okay, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Now the one on the on the Xbox.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of
Never
the one
played
on the
it.
Xbox. Oh, here's my story with that. So I walked into the video game store and it said 5 stars, Maxim. And I knew this wasn't right. I shouldn't buy it, but I'm like, you know what? I like the original on
I like
N64.
Maxim,
and I like Maxim, and I thought that the Turok for the N64 was good. Should never listen to Maxim. I don't listen to Maxim game reviews ever good. Nothing else, because then I read the rest of the reviews. Oh, they didn't quite agree with Maxim on this one. So
yeah.
Maxim reviews for video games, I don't know. I don't trust them.
Maybe they use like a 25-star rating scale.
That's true.
And then you get 5 stars. You go, wow, this is going to be awesome.
This is a question. I don't know. You answer this. Oh, we have more prizes. You want to give away a prize? You should ask a question. Go ahead, and I'll ask my question.
Who's keeping track of the prizes and stuff?
I've been sending out messages.
So all I see when Fabian asks the question, there's a stream of numbers and colors. What is the shape of Eric's hand?
What is oval? So what's your opinion on piracy? We have to. If you can answer however you want. We all know the 1 million download. Conduit, 1 million download.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I think it's all what it is. It's a nature. Oh man, I hate that answer, but it's true.
You don't have to. You don't have to answer it. I mean,
no.
I personally think it freaking sucks because.
On one side, he says, okay, piracy is horrible. It's really, really bad. But really, I think it's bad for the gamers. It's bad for the industry. But at the same time, I think the figures on piracy are so flawed because they're accounting for sales that we're not going to get. The people that pirated the Conduit, we're not going to buy Conduit ever. The thing I get.
So it's a flawed figure.
The thing that I get more upset about is the people that pirate Conduit and then mess with players that legitimately bought the Conduit. And that's an area that we definitely put a lot of effort into patch the game and making sure that glitchers and hackers weren't going to mess with that play experience for the people that did legitimately buy it.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's a weird world. It certainly is. But then there's been people who have done that, the pirate, and then went out and bought it.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens all the time.
Well, yeah. I mean, you know what? I definitely don't condone piracy.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
At the same time, I'd say, the copy protections on some software is so such a pain in the ass. Sometimes I can see where people would want to go. It's less of a hassle. Like even on. I've got music software in that uses dongles and all kinds of stuff, and you after a while you go, this is ridiculous.
Oh man, one of those questions.
One of those questions right there. Wow.
What was the question?
I know Danny Glover apparently. Danny Glover.
How many Predators?
Favorite actor.
How many Predators have been defeated by Danny Glover? One. No. The moon has gone into slow motion again.
This is ridiculous. What is the question?
Do the radio boxes return? We'll answer that whenever things calm down. They're here. They're here? Yeah, I heard they're here. The radio boxes are still here.
The radio boxes are there, but they're a bit more interesting.
Are you guys ever considering, because you're doing the sci-fi thing, I think you've nailed it, right? We're doing the sci-fi thing, right? Conduit 2. Conduit 1, right?
Yeah.
Any survivor horror genre-esque, Alan Wake style?
Yeah, we like survival horror. It's not exactly what we're going for. And there's some creepier bits in this game here and there. In Atlantis, I think, I've definitely seen people get a little freaked out at some of the stuff that comes up in there. but we like that style of game. It's just not. It's not.
So you guys never said we're gonna do a horror genre game?
Well, Grinder.
Well, Grinder,
Hunter,
yeah. It's about like Alan Wake-esque thriller. This whole word of like a psychological thriller in gaming, which I don't think has been done right yet. Alan Wake to me was not what I wanted it to be.
Like a real thriller kind of.
Yeah.
Game. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough thing to get right.
So, what genre of gaming would you guys have you guys been going at a dart? Like, okay, space, underwater, what?
We think the next big thing is styrofoam.
Styrofoam is the game?
Yeah, okay.
Is games based on styrofoam.
That's really cool. Stretch Armstrong, the game. Let's
But
do it. Let's bring it back.
But not him himself, but the goo that's inside of it.
Yeah, the goo. Did you ever cut that dude open? Because that's what every kid.
Everybody that ever owned a Stretch Armstrong either tore it open or stabbed it open.
You had to. Did you open up the villain too? Because the one that you sucked out the air from, his body.
No.
It was like styrofoam.
They had a villain?
They had a villain, yeah.
You lived a pampered childhood. I dreamed of having a villain.
You made your own villain. Like, here's Woodman. He's a brick. He's a twig.
So I just found out that Conduit 2 has been delayed until December 21st. So it's
2012.
breaking news.
2012. The last game that you will ever play, and that's it.
Yeah.
You have one day to beat Conduit 2.
They keep bringing up this question: is there latency in full lobby, where everyone is using their headbanger, similar to WeSpeak and Conduit?
No. Actually, this was one of the things that made it the decision to go with the headset peripheral really easy was that the latency is much better. The much clearer conversation is it sounds a lot better. You don't have all the background noise and issues that you had. We had to do a lot of filtering and things to make that work because to prevent feedback and to have it work out right. And the sound quality was not very good. Whereas with the headset peripheral, it's a lot lower latency. You don't have really the issues that you had, and we were able to optimize it even further. So we feel really good about it, and we've done lots of in the office and in QA. We've done lots of 12-player matches with everyone having the headset and not had any issues with slowdown.
They keep bringing up DLC.
Yeah.
Anything in the works? Anything thought about? But there's only 40 megabytes you can go. Or that's
DLC is awesome.
Okay.
Yeah. We're fans of DLC, but if lots of people buy Conduit 2,
DLC
that would be a really good reason to put out content.
Any movie pitches? Anything happen in this? This is my question.
Yeah, well, that's a good question. It's we're going to ask if you wanted to star in that movie.
I'll definitely. Yeah. Well, my name is John.
Oh,
so my last name is also a first name. So
okay.
Carnage, right?
Yeah.
So
or my other name.
John Saint Carnage.
John Saint Carnage. Or my other Carnage.
That's nice.
So yeah, okay, well yeah, I'll take the role.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm done.
Done.
I'm down.
It's
I'm down. I don't need Destructoid anymore. I've made it. I finally.
They want to know who the alien at the end of Conduit is.
At the which what?
Huh?
One
of those.
No. There's you get introduced to some new cats. Are you talking about when you go through the Conduit at the very end? There's kind of some flashes of stuff, or
yeah, I believe that's what they're talking about. I thought they were talking about the revelation that John Adams was.
John Adams is an alien.
So,
and it is doing John Adams.
That's what's amazing.
Yeah.
It's such an absurd story.
It's wonderful.
That I like it. It's like, wow, that's what I hope you bring that more into depth into this story. Like,
we very much
our
do.
founding fathers were a bunch of aliens.
Well, and that's part of the whole thing of going global with the game was that we were like, hey, these aliens kind of diced up the planet, and they each of them kind of have different areas of the world that they're sort of pulling the strings of society.
You sound like David Icke.
You do sound like David Icke a little bit.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I'm terrifying. I'm terrifying myself.
It's like
A little bit of David Icke with Alex Jones up in there.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
I don't know if that's good.
That's a what? It's not a bad.
but with the charm of
We
Robert
know who
Smith.
you are.
You know, it's like David Icke meets Robert
Who
Smith.
am I? Who am I?
Oh, Jace Hall's been turned into a reptilian a long time ago.
Oh, yeah,
That's
I
why
know.
he came out with that show V.
V, of course.
Yeah.
He already was. They threw it in their face.
Let's see what's going
Man,
on.
there are lots of questions. People just keep going.
People just keep going on and on and on, but a lot of the questions have been answered. I want to make sure that we can go. I mean, I know this question's never been answered because it probably never came up in the game. Can you eat a shroom in single player and grow twice the size of Mr. Ford and turn into an Italian plumber and squash your enemies?
You can do that in real life.
Okay.
You can eat shrooms, you grow in size.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, in real life.
Is there a taco shooter? That's a great idea, man. I wish I had thought of that. You should have brought that up before, utility guy.
Wow. Conduit 2 fan, how was your conversation with God when he told you how to make the perfect Wii shooter? Look at that.
Look at that.
Look at that.
That is
How-
such a
Look
Look
compliment.
at that.
Jeez, that just makes me feel. That makes me feel.
Achievement unlocked.
Definitely, I feel like Scott Pilgrim. Like I've transmogrified into something greater.
See,
that's
watch
awesome.
this. I screen capped that for you. We'll
Thank
mail
you.
it to you. We'll email it
That's-
to you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, that's got to feel good.
That-
Discount the whole team of really awesome
yeah,
people.
you just made a whole team of people real happy.
What about saying some more nice things so I can screen cap that? Say nice things. Keep it going. Now they're gonna get like, oh, we love you.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Are you considering making Conduit 3 if Conduit 2 goes well?
Oh yeah.
Of course.
No, of course. Yeah, we would love to do a Conduit 3. We would love to do more with this.
More Conduit, all different platforms?
I mean, buy the game and we'll keep making.
You want to show off
games.
a little bit
And
of multiplayer?
If you like what you
Do I
see,
need to
we
switch
want to
over
hear that you like
stuff,
what you
or
see.
are
If
we
you don't
too
like what
far
you
in?
see,
Problem with
we want to
showing
hear those
off
things too, so that we can fix them.
Oh, okay,
So we
don't
make
worry
sure
about
we're
it.
making the game
Yeah,
that
don't worry
you
about
want
it.
to play.
I mean, I know people have been asking. I've seen it.
Yeah, so multiplayer, if we try to show multiplayer, we have to go online. And we learned this the other day. We get like early releases sometimes. Like right now, right? 2 months early, whatever.
Yeah.
There's nobody else online to play with.
Well, if we
Yeah.
had set it up ahead of time, we could set something. If you want to, what we could do is we could come back and set something up with the team, and we
We'll
could,
see.
we
Yeah,
that would be
maybe-
awesome.
yeah,
That would be
definitely.
awesome.
Let's
and then
try.
we could
Let's
do-
work on that so we
can
can
do
do
like
some multiplayer.
we could do some matches.
You could just leave
Deathmatch,
that.
team
I've never
deathmatch.
seen a Wii have like blinking lights and stuff all over. You can leave it with me. I know it's just like the other ones, right?
It's like it's
just a regular Wii.
Yeah.
Got green and blue buttons and stuff on it.
You get
Yeah.
about $10 extra at
Yeah.
GameStop if
Yeah,
you bring
what's
it.
that?
Well,
Yeah,
that's
what's $10? No
that's
big
what
deal.
they would give you at GameStop.
Yeah,
but it
right.
costs us a little bit more.
Like $10 extra over, you know.
Yeah.
What's the most insane game idea you ever had?
Oh, I'm not telling you that. You'll take it. No, the most insane idea. The most insane game idea I ever had that was that it was okay that we changed Tournament of Legends into what it was.
Wow.
That was the most insane
Good
idea.
answer.
That was talked into that.
You were drunk that evening,
Yeah.
like, what? It'll work.
Yeah, there's nobody there. There's nobody there. I've been there before. People are like, play online. I play online. It's a wasteland.
Yeah,
There's nobody
well,
out there.
The only people that will be on there is testers, and you know. What?
Taco Overlord's game, a game about tacos eating zombies in the Middle East while Nazis liberate the Jews.
Oh, those are great ideas. I don't.
That's
know if
all. It's an MMO. It's an
Sounds
MMO.
like something that you would.
Wow.
Wait, so somebody thinks that PETA is going to come after you guys for this game?
For what?
For all the mites?
No.
Mites have rights? You know?
Mites,
Mites have rights.
mites are bugs, and bugs deserve to be squashed out.
But that's not what PETA thinks.
Have you seen the bed bug problem?
Yeah.
It's horrible.
It's getting really bad,
That's
right?
where we're getting at with the mites. We wanted to give people healthy outlets to take out their aggression on bed bugs.
There's so many
Different layers.
little layers to this. Like if you have a problem with the way GameStop treats you, buy the game first. But then If you have a problem, this is good. Damn the man, right? That's what Conduit 2 is about.
And then we
take out the mites.
And then it's also about this, yeah.
Yeah,
and then
if bed bugs.
Fabian, you want to join me in some split screen? There's folks have been asking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can kill me. All you
guys,
like,
one of you guys want to try?
I want to play.
Yeah,
Let him sit over there, ask his questions.
Sit down there. What is it?
Yeah,
He's already played this.
Yeah, he's already played this. Matter of fact, he won't let us talk about America.
I know, right? That game.
Yeah, let him sit over there and time out.
America
the game.
He doesn't even like America.
I know, right? I know.
And I was born here, damn it.
And I was so proud that
your
we had
last name says you're 100% American too.
I'm American. Yeah.
American.
But this is Conduit
people
2.
want food. They really want food.
They want you. I want you guys to have food. I don't know why he didn't. We have soda. We have some soda if you want.
Can I have some more of your delicious water?
It's free too. We love that. There's. I think your cup is.
I smashed the cup.
There. You sure you don't want any soda? Open that thing up. That's called a refrigerator.
You have. There's a human head in here.
Human head in there. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's for dinner. Tomorrow.
Some meat boys in there.
Okay.
Maybe
you
he
have to
doesn't
pay
drink
like
Pepsi
ad
because-
plays. Do you guys get like endorsements? Do any soda manufacturers send you stuff?
No.
Hey, why don't you? Do you know anybody?
Do you know soda
Do you know any
manufacturers?
soda manufacturers?
Really?
We don't know anybody.
We don't know any soda
Yeah.
manufacturers.
Yeah, we should know people, but we don't.
Yeah.
We'll drink the product on there.
Okay,
We'll-
and then you could go. Red Bull is delicious.
What? I drink
Like-
Red Bull. I'm injecting it right now.
I'm mainlining this stuff.
I'm freebasing it. I'm gonna burn that Red Bull up.
It's giving you wings. You're like running down the street on fire.
Oh God. Like that. It's a Radiohead music video, right? With the guys on fire.
Absolutely good.
Man. Oh, okay. I have a question. So, how did you break into the industry?
Well, I was
in 1902, right?
In 1902, I decided that I wanted to break my way into talkies, but then.
But the